Hello, I'm back with another great work from home opportunity, and this time it's with the company called Boldly. Now, modern technology means that we're no longer limited to the logistics, to travel, or a physical workspace. And just like in the same way that students don't need Ivy League academic buildings and lecture halls to learn, you can be a smart and engaged employee without needing to report to the office. But you can still contribute. You can have contribute great ideas and great work ethics from home and still work and still have that work life balance and feel like you're accomplishing some things. So, Boldly could be that company that works for you. Let's look at the careers they offer. Okay. Now, Boldly, they give you the freedom to decide how much and with whom you work because all of these positions are virtual executive assistants. Now, Boldly is an award winning executive assistant company that hires talented individuals who want a rewarding long term career making a difference at companies they are passionate about. Boldly employs senior, experienced, and highly skilled remote staff across a variety of disciplines like executive assistants, project management, and more. And all of the positions are 100% remote. Now, as one of Boldly's team, you'll support 1 to 3 of Boldly's executive clients on a long term basis, usually 2 to 3 years each. You are a Boldly employee and team member, and while you are assumed to work closely with the business leaders at the companies you will be assisting, you are still very much a part of the Boldly team, supported by your team leader and their culture of caring, camaraderie, and team spirit. Now, at Boldly, you get a chance to choose the clients you work with. That means that before beginning work with a new client, you first meet with them to determine if it's a good match. And this, of course, goes both ways. The client will also determine if you are the right person for the job. Ultimately, we Boldly has found that this process lends itself to wonderful long term partnerships because what better than supporting people and organizations that you have an affinity with? So let's look at their open positions. Now, you can go on this site and you can listen to the videos, listen to testimonials from a message from the founder, testimonials from people that actually work, have jobs through Boldly, and this, can give you a better idea of the company. Now, listen, this is also great for military spouses, okay? So if you are a military spouse, check out their dedicated I guess military spouse jobs page. Okay. Now let's look at a few of the great companies where Boldly staff has been making a difference. Look, Facebook, Apple, Zendesk, Grammarly, Google, AI Now, Social Progress Imperative, Asana, Clearbit, Toggle, and probably a whole lot more. And when you apply, all of these positions are W 2 positions. You represent Boldly and supporting top companies from your home office means you need to show that you've got what it takes to uphold Boldly's reputation for premium service. If you are successful, you'll open the door to a job that most people can only dream of. Then your next step, you will finish onboarding and choose your companies to support. And then the last step, you will enjoy Boldly's team culture while doing work that inspires you. Okay. So let's scroll back up and let's look at the open positions. Okay. Now, the open positions they have executive assistant and bilingual executive assistant. So let's look at the executive assistant position. But before we do that, let's scroll down. If you are considering applying, you may visit the frequently asked page to learn what they're looking for from candidates and get answers to common questions. Okay. You can Google that. You can click on that and read that for yourself. Now, let's look at the executive assistant position. Okay. Now, the executive assistant role is remote. They're seeking part time and full time employees to serve as executive assistants supporting long term clients throughout the United States. Now, you have to have 7 years of experience as an executive assistant working in a fast paced environment supporting multiple high level executives. Okay. That will be fully remote company that prioritizes flexibility in the workplace and promotes a culture of respect, kindness, and transparency. You will be a team player with excellent communication skills and a positive outlook who cares deeply about helping others succeed. You take great pride in the quality of your work. You are proactive, dynamic, flexible, tech savvy, results oriented, and a stickler for details. And you do it all with a smile. Okay. Now, this is more about Boldly. Okay. It is a woman owned business, and they are familiar with the challenges of women and minorities, what they face in the workplace. And Boldly is committed to managing a diverse, equitable, and inclusive workplace for all. And of course, as a remote first company, since their inception in 2012, they are long term established experts at leading and succeeding in a remote work environment. Okay, so let's scroll down. You can see here, they've been proudly certified as a great place to work for 5 years in a row. And their accolades include being named to Fortune Magazine, Entrepreneur Magazine, Best Entrepreneur Companies in America, Military Friendly, named them as part of the top 10 military spouse friendly employers, and Flex Jobs as a top 100 company to watch for. All right, so let's look at this position as virtual executive assistant. It is a rewarding long-term career opportunity to support established Fortune 500 companies, senior level executives, and successful business owners as they make a greater impact in the world. As a Boldly employee, you will have the opportunity to choose the companies you support based on company values and your preferences, and to create long term partnerships with the executives that you support as you develop new skill sets and get exposure to a variety of industries. You will be 100% remote and flexible with no night or weekend work. That means that even if you choose to ramp up to a 40-hour week, there can still be an element of flexibility in the hours that you choose to work based on your personal preference. Now, as an executive assistant, you will apply your professional skills in a wide range of tasks, which could include maintaining appointment schedules and calendars, planning and scheduling meetings, conferences, and travel, making travel arrangements, including flight and hotel bookings, maximizing the executive's time by reading, researching, and routing correspondence, drafting letters and documents, collecting and analyzing information, initiating phone calls on their behalf. You will manage multiple inboxes for executives. You will manage expenses. You will be providing customer, supplier support, and any other executive admin responsibilities as needed. Now, for this position, these are the skills and experience. We've already talked about the minimum of 7 years of direct hands on experience. And they do note that general admin experience as part of another role will not qualify. Okay. You also need a minimum of 4 years of calendar management experience, including coordinating meetings, appointments, and schedules for executives. A minimum of 2 years experience in executive travel coordination, including flights, lodging, and ground transportation. A minimum of 2 years of experience managing and organizing the email box of senior leaders. Advanced knowledge of online software such as Google Workspace, Office 365, Zoom, and other popular productivity tools. The ability to multitask with ease and prioritize work as needed. Highly organized with excellent time management skills. The ability to learn new tools quickly. Excellent interpersonal communication. Strong written skills. The ability to work independently and under the pressure of deadlines, and solution driven. Now, these are some of the benefits for both part-time and full-time employees. It's a W-2 employment status, 100% remote, flexible schedule within regular business hours. So you will have the ability to work part-time, which is a minimum of 25 hours a week, or you can work full-time. Starting pay is at $24 to $28 an hour with regular pay raises throughout your tenure. Starting pay will be calculated based on your experience, location, and whether you'll be working full time. 401k with employer match, part paid time off, including vacation, sick leave, holidays, and parental leave, technology stipend, paid wellness events, ongoing mentoring and support from your Boldly team leader to help you succeed with clients. Now, full-time employees are also eligible for medical, dental, vision, and life insurance with 100% of the premium paid by Boldly. Okay? Now, please note that the requirements in this job description are the minimum qualifications to join the team of premium executive assistants, and they are unable to consider any applicant that does not have at least 7 years of experience as an executive assistant. Excuse me, y'all. I had to plug in my charger. My computer was about to die. Okay, so Boldly does consider LinkedIn to be the foundation of your professional online presence. And we require all candidates that wish to apply to have an up to date LinkedIn profile. So if you have a LinkedIn profile and you have the um, minimum qualifications that they're asking for, update your LinkedIn profile because they will be looking at your LinkedIn profile. Okay. So if you want to apply for this job, you keep scrolling down, you fill everything in, your name, email, phone, your resume, and you have two questions to answer. Why do you want to work for Boldly? Why would you be good at Boldly? They ask for your LinkedIn, the country you live in, about your internet in your home office. Do you have permission to work in the country in which you reside? Do you live in one of the 48 contiguous United States or in Alaska? Are you a military spouse for an active duty service member or veteran? Do you have 7 years of professional experience in the role you are applying for? And They want you to watch this 1-minute video to learn more about why they require 7 years of experience in the specific area that you are applying for and why it's important to your application. And then they have some other questions here. I'm not going to read through all of them. You can Google boldly.com, click on the careers and the jobs, and see what all they are asking and requiring. Okay. And then once you do that, submit your application. And I wish you the best. If you have those minimum qualifications, I wish you all the best in your work from home journey. And remember, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can be notified when I post new job opportunities. Okay, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.